Hi, this is Vanna White, my roam home. It's a Ford Transit cargo van, 2020, and I built this out with my best friend, Adriana. This is the kitchen slash living room slash office slash bathroom. Here is the sink setup. You just turn the pump on under here and have running water.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
how many gallons of water do you have?
It is 7 gallons.
Of fresh water?
Yes, for the sink, and then I also have about 14 gallons for the shower. So here is the bathroom. It is a composting toilet. You just kind of pull this up with the finger hole, and this is where the urine goes, the separate, and then the solid waste goes in the bag. And there's an extra jug. So I just put these cushions back, and it's a very functional seat. My desk. This is my full-length closet. Laundry basket compartment there, which is really handy. A lot of people also ask me, how do I cook? So I have this camper stove that I use. I've never really baked, so it's not something that was a necessity for me. Oh, also, I had a fridge here, but I am in the process of replacing it with a 12-volt fridge. If anyone knows where I can find a white 12-volt fridge, I would be so grateful because they're impossible to find. All right, now I'm going to show you my garage. Welcome to my garage. This is where I have most of my storage, like my hula hoop, shoes, probably a little too many, wetsuit, and most importantly, my hot shower. So I just take this out of here, and it's so nice taking outdoor showers, especially near the beach after surf. Set that up. So this is a Camflux hot water heater that's propane powered, and it came with this little dinky hose, and it broke, so I had to replace it, and it's working much better now. And just turn this on. Woo! What are the plans? Woo!
Oh.
Ah! So this is my electrical setup. Another important aspect of the van, maybe not as sexy. I have 3 12-volt batteries that store all of my sunshine from my 300-watt solar panels that are flexible monocrystalline. So they're super lightweight, but very capable. And I also have a kerosene inverter. This is not my area of expertise. I have a 3,000-watt pure sine wave inverter that converts my sunshine for my outlets. I also have a relay charger connected to my alternator, which charges the battery bank. And there is also a smart solar charge controller there. It's great. They have an app that connects to my phone, and I can always check if I have enough power, which now I do because my new panels from Rogue Van Company. Here is a Shure power charger also. I just kind of bought this because some dude said I should, and I probably will sell it because I don't really need it with my relay charger.
Unless your car dies and you're stuck in the wilderness.
Then I have much bigger problems. I chose van life for many different reasons, but before I get into that, I think it's helpful to share my story. So ever since I was little, I was always obsessed with tiny living and tiny homes. And as I got older, I thought about moving into a tiny house, but my partner at the time was really tall and kind of a snob, so that was never going to happen. And then fast forward a few years, I gained my own independence, and I also got laid off because of COVID. So it made me rethink my living situation, especially living in San Francisco. I knew it was time for a change. So I had gone down to San Diego for my real estate license, and I fell in love with it here, and I saw how easy van life could be. And I also met some other van lifers in Northern California up at Harbin Hot Springs who really turned me on to it. So I told my best friend that I was considering van life, and she is an amazing, talented interior designer, and we became friends because we both started work at this prominent architecture firm on the same day, and we just clicked ever since. So when I told her about van life, she was super stoked. She actually had lived in an RV growing up for a few years and really understood the demands of a tiny functional space. So we worked on it together for 5.5 weeks and built this amazing home with our bare hands as two young women who no one believed could do this. So now I really want to help people who are considering van life but don't really know how it works to make that transition, and just being a resource for a new way of living, because I think that America is a machine designed to consume your time and energy. And I think if you can live with a really low overhead, you can have more freedom rather than being tied to the corporate job and tied to the exorbitant rent that you really only spend 6 hours out of your day there, and it's probably to sleep. Van life lets me live so freely. I can literally park anywhere and have everything I need all the time. There's also no bills, which is really nice, usually. It also spurs me to get out of my comfort zone and meet new people and create community with people from all different backgrounds. You know, I think it's really sad when you have neighbors and it's just surface conversation and waves rather than, you know, real connection with people you share a wall with. I also like how sustainable it is. I am completely off grid, and I'm actually considering building my next van powered by this van, which is super exciting. And it also has lend itself to minimalism. Before, when I was living in an apartment, I would be, you know, shopping every weekend or thrifting, and it was just kind of a waste of time. But now I'm really spending my time more abundantly. Yes, at Vanna White _ the Posh Van. And I also have a YouTube channel. I think it's just Vanna White, the Posh Van as well. Oh, and I also, for anyone who's interested, please message me for a spreadsheet of all the materials that I use for the van build. I have them categorized by trade, I guess you could say, so, or like area, so like subfloor, cabinetry, backsplash, everything's organized, the links there, the price, the quantity, and I'm happy to share it.